Alright, settle down youngsters. You want the real deal on Glocks for concealed carry? You've come to the right place. Forget those whippersnappers talking about the latest and greatest. I'm here to tell you what really works, based on years of, well, let's just say I remember when Glocks were considered high-tech. So grab your Metamucil and a comfy chair, because we're diving into the top 10 Glocks for everyday carry in 2025, according to yours truly. And yes, I'll try to keep it snappy because my nap time is approaching. Number 10, Glock 26, the baby Glock still kicking after all these years. The Glock 26, the baby Glock. It's like that persistent song you can't get out of your head. Small, stubby, and still stubbornly effective. Now, some folks might say it's a bit chunky for its size, like a bulldog in a tuxedo, but that's part of its charm. You know it's there. This little 9mm has been around longer than some of you have been alive, and for good reason. It's reliable as a sunrise and simple as a hammer. 10 rounds of 9mm in a package that practically disappears. Not bad for a design that probably used a slide rule. It's perfect for ankle carry, pocket carry, if you're brave and have big pockets, or IWB. The short grip can be tricky for those of us with, let's just say, experienced hands, but with a pinky extension, it becomes a surprisingly controllable little beast. The Glock 26 is the sensible shoe of the Glock world. It might not win any beauty contests, but it'll get you where you need to go. And let's be honest, at our age, comfort trumps style every time. Number 9, Glock 42, the .380 that doesn't make you feel like a wimp. Okay, I know what you're thinking. A .380? Really? Hear me out. The Glock 42 is the exception to the rule. It's not your grandpa's Saturday night special. It's slim, lightweight, and shockingly accurate for a pistol its size. Think of it as the Glock version of a fine Italian sports car. It's not the most powerful, but it handles like a dream. The .380 has come a long way, and with modern defensive ammunition, it's a perfectly viable option for everyday carry, especially for those of us whose joints aren't what they used to be. The light recoil makes it easy to control, and the slim profile makes it disappear under even the lightest clothing. If you're looking for a Glock that's easy to carry, easy to shoot, and won't break your wrist, the Glock 42 is worth a serious look. Plus, it's so small, you might actually remember to carry it every day, which, let's face it, is half the battle at our age. Number 8, Glock 48, the slim 9mm with a full grip. Almost. The Glock 48, the Goldilocks Glock. Not too big, not too small, just right. Almost. This slim 9mm offers the best of both worlds. A comfortable grip for those of us with hands that have seen a few things, and a thin profile that's easy to conceal. It's basically a Glock 19 that went on a diet. And who amongst us couldn't stand to lose a few pounds, right? The longer barrel gives you a bit more accuracy than the Glock 43/43X, and the longer grip allows for a full firing grip for most hand sizes. Think of it as the Glock that finally listened to its doctor. The only downside, that pesky 10-round magazine. But hey, that's what aftermarket magazine extensions are for. Because let's be honest, you can never have too much firepower, especially when the grandkids are over. Just kidding. Mostly. Number 7, Glock 19s, the crossover we didn't know we needed. The Glock 19X, the peanut butter Glock, the pistol that started 1,000 arguments on the internet, and you know how much we love a good argument. This crossover pistol combines the compact slide of the Glock 19 with the full-size frame of the Glock 17. Why? Who knows, but it works. Think of it as a Glock 19 that went to the gym and bulked up. The longer grip provides excellent control, even with gloves on, and the shorter slide makes it easier to conceal, especially for those of us who are vertically challenged. The Glock 19X is a bit of a departure from the classic Glock formula, but it's a surprisingly comfortable and capable pistol. Plus, that factory-applied peanut butter color is undeniably cool, even if my wife says it looks like something my grandkids smeared on the wall. Number 6, Glock 43X, the slimline all-arounder. The Glock 43X, the slimline Glock 19, kind of. It's like the 48's younger, slightly more compact sibling. It's the one that's easier to carry, but still brings enough to the table. With the same slim slide as the Glock 43, but with a longer grip that holds 10 rounds of 9mm, it's a fantastic compromise between concealability and firepower. It's the Glock you choose when you want something small and easy to hide, but you still want to feel confident. This pistol is perfect for IWB or AIB carry, and it's comfortable enough to wear all day long. It's like wearing a comfortable pair of jeans that still look good enough for a night out. Plus, you can always upgrade the magazines for more rounds, which is never a bad idea, especially when you're dealing with those pesky teenagers. Again, just kidding, mostly. Number 5, Glock 23, the .40 S&W that refuses to die. The Glock 23, the .40 S&W. Remember when everyone thought .40 S&W was the end-all be-all of law enforcement cartridges? Good times. While the 9mm has largely taken over, the .40 S&W still has its fans, and the Glock 23 is the quintessential .40 S&W pistol. Think of it as the middle child of the Glock family. It's not as popular as its older brother, the Glock 19, but it's still a solid performer. The Glock 23 offers a bit more power than the 9mm, and it's still relatively easy to control. However, the recoil can be a bit snappy, especially for those of us with experienced wrists. The Glock 23 is a great option for those who want a little more punch in their carry gun. Plus, .40 S&W ammo is usually readily available, even if it's a little more expensive than 9mm. But hey, you can't put a price on peace of mind, especially when you're dealing with, well, you know. Number 4, Glock 19, the gold standard, for a reason. The Glock 19, the one, the only, the original. It's like the little black dress of the pistol world. It goes with everything. It's appropriate for any occasion. It just works. For decades, the Glock 19 has been the gold standard for concealed carry, and for good reason. It's the perfect balance of size, weight, and firepower. Think of it as the Swiss Army knife of Glocks. It can do it all. With its compact size and 15-round magazine, the Glock 19 is easy to conceal and comfortable to carry. It's accurate, reliable, and easy to shoot. What more could you ask for? The Glock 19 is the pistol that everyone compares everything else to, and for good reason. It's simply one of the best pistols ever made. And if you're looking for a reliable and versatile carry gun, you can't go wrong with the Glock 19, even if it is a bit pedestrian. Number 3, Glock 45, the perfect blend. The Glock 45, the black sheep or the best of both worlds. It's a Glock 19 slide on a Glock 17 frame. If you're scratching your head, you're not alone, but hear me out. This pistol takes the best features of the Glock 19 and Glock 17 and combines them into one package. The shorter slide of the Glock 19 makes it easier to conceal, while the full-size frame of the Glock 17 provides a comfortable grip and a longer sight radius. It's the best of both worlds. Some people say that it's pointless and you should just choose between a Glock 19 and a Glock 17, but for others, the Glock 45 is the perfect blend of concealability and shootability. So why is it so high on the list? Because it bridges the gap between full-size comfort and practical carry, and it looks slick as all get out. Number 2, Glock 29, the pocket rocket. The Glock 29, the 10mm that bites back. If you're looking for some serious firepower in a compact package, the Glock 29 is your answer. Now, I know what you're thinking. A 10mm for everyday carry. Are you crazy? Maybe, but the Glock 29 is surprisingly manageable, even for those of us with delicate constitutions. Think of it as a muscle car in pistol form. It's small, but packs a serious punch. With its short barrel and stubby grip, the Glock 29 is surprisingly easy to conceal, and with 10 rounds of 10mm, it offers plenty of firepower for any situation. Recoil? Oh yeah, there's recoil, but it's manageable with a good grip and a bit of practice. And let's be honest, a little recoil never hurt anyone unless you have arthritis. Then maybe stick with the Glock 42. Number 1, Glock 43, the pocket perfection. The Glock 43, simple, small, and effective. The Glock 43 is perhaps the truest single-stack 9mm that can also be used for concealed carry. This is the Glock for when you need it to completely disappear. With the thinnest frame of any Glock, it feels like you're not carrying anything at all. It has 6+1 capacity, which is not a lot compared to others, but more than enough for any self-defense situation. With this pistol being so small, this is the perfect pistol for any type of carry style, from in the waistband to pocket carry. The Glock 43 is, without a doubt, one of the best Glock pistols ever made and an essential consideration for everyday carry in 2025. So there you have it, folks. My top 10 Glocks for everyday carry in 2025. Now, I know some of you may disagree with my choices, and that's fine. We can argue about it later, but for now, I'm gonna go take a nap. Remember to stay safe, stay armed, and try not to fall, because getting back up at our age is no picnic. Now get off my lawn.